Alright, I'm back with more Super Scope 6. We'll see if I make any progress today. I did end up ordering a 3D printed replacement part. I'm not sure if it'll be good, but we'll see. I don't know who here saw this yesterday, but let me start the timer. I realized a part is missing from my Super Scope on the scope. There should be a black piece here that helps pinpoint exactly where your sight needs to be, which might help with accuracy, but I also think it's actually going to make it harder to see the missiles, because through the scope, that's how I know where the placement of the missiles are, and with that piece, I actually might not be able to help with it. It is a bit quiet. Alright, let me turn it up. Is that good, or should I do it more? So, and I know I had the piece. I remember I made sure to buy it, because a lot of people online were missing it, and I made sure to buy it. I can do it a bit more even. Okay. And it fell off somewhere, and I have a sinking memory of potentially seeing it while cleaning my room once and tossing it. So it's either somewhere buried in my room in a box or something, or I threw it away. So I got a 3D printed replacement part. We'll see if it's any good. Not sure it'll help anyway, to be honest, but we'll see. I honestly probably won't even come here by the time I finish this game, unless I want to take a break. But I kind of want to go back to it for, like, the sake of the review, to see if it makes a difference, you know? Alright, let's get started. You can see them building more to the Donkey Kong area. It's kind of exciting, I guess, to see it in action, or to see it, like, coming. Oh, do I really want to start with this? Oh, well, I'm already here, and you, like, can't go back in this game for some reason. This one I got so close to, but at the end it got so hard. It was kind of ridiculous how hard this got by the end of it. We'll see if I can figure it out. I did learn that letting ships live does result in more missiles being fired at you, especially at the end. So if a ship gets off screen, it, like, converts into missiles, I think. Here. So it's definitely, because what happened, I remember it was like at the end of 16 or 17, I don't remember which, I had a ship live, or a bunch of ships live, and then I got bombarded with 4 bullets at once, and that definitely didn't happen in the, oh shoot. And that definitely didn't happen in the past, so, I think there is a penalty in the form of extra bullets to dodge if you let a ship live. I might get one here. Oh, no, they're still here. I think that's him. No, actually, I'm not sure. It got so hard by the end, though. It was just so... You're just, like, constantly bombarded with missiles on level 28. I'm hoping that's the hardest one, because often after the hard levels, they actually get easier, interestingly enough. But we'll see. This one's not bad for most of it, but it gets so hard at the end. I should move my camera down just a little bit. I don't know, it's a little harder to adjust in this position than it typically is when I stream. I'm a bit further away from it and it's just zoomed in. These levels are just so long, just in general in this game. Making it 10 increments of 10 without saving is just kind of tough. I did not need to destroy that. Why did I hear the sound of, like, I don't know. I don't understand the blub noises. Oh no, I think it just beeps twice for each of them. And then they heard 3 of them instead of 4 of them. It's boom when one appears. I actually didn't totally like switching to Game Boy Wars yesterday. My stream setup isn't quite as convenient to switch as I thought in this position. So I thought I could load it onto my CRTV, but I actually don't have it set up that way. So I, see, here we go. That was because of the me missing the ships that I got so much there. Luckily, I think this is a heal, so it doesn't matter. So I have to, like, move my camera around. So I don't know if I'll switch again today. I might just stick with this all day. We'll see. Seems like I get worse if I play for too long, though. Which I guess isn't too surprising, considering the physical component of this. Or, like, how tired my arms get. Yep, I indeed did get a heal, so that one hit wasn't too bad. I don't know how much it matters to leave ships surviving for just a little bit. Oh man, I shot that. Great start now. Man, fire car. A couple levels before I see another heal now too. And actually 24 is a hard one if I remember correctly. That one is one of the ones where there's just like constant misses flying at you. It's so hard to keep up. And I'm already feeling tired. Great. Oh, come on. Ah. And there he just got away. Man. So I got another missile. This is bad already. This is a bad start. Maybe I'm just rusty. But I'm getting tired already. No! Maybe I should take a break till I get that new sight. Peace. Because now I got a hard level with only one heal after it. Ugh, this game is tough. Why is it always the light gun games now they make so hard? These did release in Japan, right? The Super Scope games. That was close. See, this one, they're just constantly sending misses at you. This is kind of how 28 is, too. These ones where they're just endless are rough. I let a ship get away there. It's going to shoot at me. Yeah, there it is. I think it's that one there, because that was a third. Usually they just shoot two at a time. So... Ah! That's not good. Man, this is so hard. I will say, it's kind of nice that they let you destroy two ships at once. I don't know if you've ever noticed that before. Oh man, okay, I got through 24 in one piece, somehow. This was the one I didn't know. Or I didn't struggle on. Didn't know, what am I talking about? Whoo! You get a heal, it's still not enough though. I can make it a couple more levels now without getting hit. I should be able to do it again. Maybe that's wishful thinking there. Uh-oh. I'll fly back. That's probably the third one to deal with now. Yep. Because I missed that one ship. I guess it's good to know that I can prep for a little bit here. Yeah, probably. It was just one, as opposed to the others. It's kind of convenient. I can't hit that guy because he's on the edge of the map where I can't fire. Let me turn around at least. Ooh, really bad, that guy. Boom, boom. Oh, I thought I was done. Why is the beeping so present? That was kind of scary. But what if that one's always like that? I can never remember. Woo! I just wonder if the light gun stuff in general did a little better in the West. But I don't know how good the Super Scope did in general either in the West. I don't know, I haven't looked too much into it. Like I said, I don't remember even knowing about its existence as a kid. Like, at least I knew about Duck Hunt. Everyone knew about Duck Hunt. I still can't believe you could shoot the dog in the arcade version of that game. Oh, that's still crazy to me. Okay, I think I get another health if I can beat this, and I don't think this one is a totally hard level. Not more than usual, at least. They definitely get, it's weird, they got easier after 24, so I'm hoping that happens after 28 as well. We'll see. From what you hear, it was, like you've seen, it's been reported as a financial failure. Doesn't totally surprise me. I guess it also explains why there was no N64 light gun, huh? Although you could argue that it sort of was an early precursor to, you know, motion control stuff on the Wii. Motion controls are more than just aiming, but they certainly have aiming. Which is funny, because aiming is actually my favorite thing with motion controls. I don't know if I necessarily care for pointing at the screen so much as I like just being able to aim by moving my arm around rather than joystick. I'm not a fan of joystick aiming. Uh-oh. Oh, this is coming back to get me. Should be one more. Yeah. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay. It's good. I think I'm back to full health. I don't know how it's going to be for streaming, though. With me, like, sitting at a desk, I might have to switch to my TV, this TV for the Wii always, just so I have more arm room and pointing room for the sensor bar. Wouldn't be too big of a deal, but I might have to do it for the Wii era. Just because I need a little bit more, not only arm room, but I also need room to, point at the, like, the sensor bar. I'm worried I won't be able to detect the sensor bar with my current setup at my desk. It's something I've been concerned about. Ooh. Another possibility would be just to, sit further back from my computer. That might work too, but at that point, it's like I might as well go on my TV. Okay. Can't remember with the Wii. Is it recommended you do the wider resolution? The Wii games and the not as wide resolution for GameCube? Because when I was a kid, all we had, I think, for the Wii was old resolution TVs. But the Wii supported it. I can't remember if the Wii games were designed with that in mind. I think I've heard people say that. I'm not actually sure. Oh, okay, there's a missing something up here. Oh, it's the last of them, too. Ah, I tried. Dang. I think I ran out of bullets. I'm not sure what happened there. Bummer, man. That was the last ship, too. So stupid. Alright, this is the level where I think, okay, I got plenty of life, but then I just drop. They drop like flies. It will partly depend on the... If you're talking about Are you talking about the resolution for Wii games? It actually depends on the game. Do you know if there's a way you can find the easy suggested resolution? Ah, I'm just out of bullets. Man, this is ridiculous. I'm about to get bombarded here. Oh, I didn't even see that one! Dude, why is 28 so much harder? Holy moly. I thought that was a ship flying in, but it was a missile. Just... that one's so hard. I'm really hoping that's the hardest it gets. But we'll see. All final 3 levels are like that. Man, I feel like I did better that time than some of my past runs, but man, it's hard. Alright, now for my favorite game. The one I just can't even get close on. Why am I low already? I tried setting up, like, with a thing to put my gun on, but I did find something that kind of worked, and I think it maybe did help with accuracy, but as I was concerned, it also limited mobility too much. I don't think it was going to work. What the? I shot there and nothing came out. What a dumb loss already. Dude, I'm so bad at this. That was level 11. Why does this have to be so unforgiving? It's easier than level 11. I have gotten a lot better at it. I used to be really bad at that one. Yeah, I just can't let Mario mess me up too much here. Shame I didn't get the life, but okay. I'll have to take this. It's funny, I had no idea about the Wii's wider resolution, I think, when I was younger. We just had everything, like I said, on the... I can't remember what the actual proportions are for each of them. But, you know, the not as wide one. Because we did everything on this TV I'm using right now for, like, forever, even though it only has a antenna input. Maybe that's why I never got into graphics much. I was stuck with an old Signal forever. I didn't even realize there was that much improvement. Yeah, you can still sort of see the difference. Problem is, everything changes at the next cycle. It always takes me a second to remember. It's almost enough to make me want to save state practice the second half. Which isn't necessarily the... Like, it wouldn't be too unheard of to do it for a game this hard. Maybe I should. We'll see. If I beat that other difficult, or the other game mode before doing anything in this. That's the one that gets me sometimes, isn't it? Actually doing decent right now. Here's where things can go very wrong, though. In that letterbox? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I think I have the distances down already. That's good. I think I found a calibration I like here. I'm actually not going to change it. I'm doing really good. Too high. And that's where I can't fire. Oh, I got it. Oh, I missed that. No! Oh, this is getting bad. Sometimes I just need to give up on some of them. If I try going to... Man, I was doing good. I might give that another run with this... Well, no, I could just not calibrate at all. And, well, that was improvement, I guess. I think that was the best I've ever done, so it's a good sign that I'm getting better. Those black bars on the top and bottom? Oh, got it. Interesting. And that alien one in the end ended up being so much easier than these two. This one wasn't too bad other than this last stretch here. This one's been notably harder. What's the other resolution? There's 4.3, which is the older one, and then what's the newer one again? I'm always forgetting. I'm so bad at remembering technical numbers in general. People be like, "Oh yeah, what sort of graphics card do you have?" I don't remember. It's not just numbers, I guess, but I don't know, things like that I always forget. 16.9, got it. Were all HDTV 16:9? Like, did that just become the standard by that point? Like the Xbox 360 and PS3, did they only support 16:9, or did they still support 4:3? I don't know. I never had either of those consoles. Only played them at friends' houses and stuff. Oh, I shot 2 there and ended up getting it. Fortunate strike. You know, I understand probably the skill appeal of shooting games where precision is required as opposed to just heck, like craziness, but I actually think I kind of like shooting games like this where you can just fire a lot. You don't have to be as precise. Like, I mean, this one's definitely balanced around that fact, but I don't like it quite as much. Probably why the third one's my favorite. To the Earth was a precise one too, when you think about it, though. It was just instant, which made it a little easier. Having to be precise and not having instant shots definitely makes this harder. They were widescreen exclusives, those ones. Interesting. The more I think about it, the more I definitely want to play GameCube games, I think, on my Wii, because it's just easier to use than the GameCube. For a lot of reasons. Although, it will be funny, because I think there's GameCube and GBA ran at the same time, so I'll still be using both of them at the same time. For some reason, literally every day, I have to... Like, it can't read the disc in the GameCube on first try. It used to, but now it just doesn't. And I don't know if it's because it also resets for the calendar every time. Probably not, but... It's weird that if I don't touch it, it all of a sudden can't read the disc anymore. I don't know what it is. I've been thinking about getting another GameCube, even though I already tried doing that once. It's a bit of a bummer. But to get the controller ports in particular, or the Player 1 controller port on the GameCube is bad, so it's really obnoxious to have to deal with that every day before stream, too. Most of it's stuff you guys don't have to worry about, but it's annoying for me. Like, even when it makes my breaks between sessions longer, it makes me lose time in the morning having to set it up. Speaking of doing stuff in the morning, I basically finished with the Dragon Warrior video editing aspect of it, or initial editing. I still need, I have like a list of like 20 changes I need to make, though. Part of it's because when I first wrote my script for that, I just looked online for the town names, but I didn't realize that the names online, or the names in the game for towns in particular, changed over time. So I have to re-record a bunch of lines where I was using the wrong names for the town that didn't line up with the version I was playing. So there's a lot of minor stuff like that I have to fix. They really wanted to show off you shooting at particular spots on the screen. I guess it is true, because that is different, because in Duck Hunt, it was a flash, so it had to be if you just lined up with wherever something was. Whereas in this one, because you know, they couldn't have the whole screen, or each pixel, you know, flash white, and then you could shoot at any point. Maybe it is a bit of a way to show off the way it worked. Is this 24? I can tell. The shot's coming in. You definitely could not have made this exact game with the NES Zapper. You could have had one that was similar, where everything blows up the moment you wind your gun up with it, which I almost might have preferred. Oh, I missed one, so we're gonna get an extra bullet here. Like this. Oh shoot, I don't have a whole lot of shots. Whoa, one of those was not where I aimed. Whew. Okay, is Super Mario Strikers the one on the GameCube or the Wii? I don't remember which is which. I've actually never played either of them. Interestingly enough, those will be a fresh. That'll be a fresh series for me that I've never touched. Is Mario Strikers charged the Wii one? Oh, interesting. So that one is 16.9. Interesting. So Super Mario Strikers is the GameCube one, charged as the Wii one, right? And then I forgot what the Switch one was called. I don't have that one either. I actually played less Mario sports games than I used to because my siblings would get the sports ones and I never was that enough into them to get them on my own. So I haven't played a Mario sports game in a while. Out of any of them on the Switch. Guy's coming back to hit me. Oh, so is that guy. Uh-oh, this is gonna be bad. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Manage it still. 25 for some reason is just much easier than 24. Don't know why. Ah, dude, that was terrible. I just like went in between both of them. Their positioning was kind of weird. Bummer, man. Unfortunately, I'm only getting one more heal between now and 28, so that's unfortunate. All it takes is one slip up, and so much goes wrong in this. I'm always running low on HP on this one. I have played some of the Mario Party games on the Switch, believe it or not, and that's because when I already decided to do the Nintendo Challenge, I knew I'd want to get them eventually anyway. Or I'd have to play them eventually anyway. And so for Christmas, since there's so many of us in my family, we just do like a Secret Santa thing, and I got Dr. Bob, who loves Mario Party. So literally my gift was that I would get myself Mario Party, but then play with Mario Party with him throughout like the year, all the different maps and stuff in it. So I have played Switch Mario Parties, because he doesn't care to own them. He doesn't own a Switch. But he loves playing Mario Party, so... That's my Christmas gift to him, was buying Mario Party for myself. It was more playing Mario Party with him was the gift. A lot of our gifts are not physical things, too. Sometimes they are, but often it's like, oh, I'll do this thing. You know, like for me, my gift is for my dad this year, and he really likes baseball, so we're going to go see a baseball game together. It's not always on Christmas either. Even. It's a little different than what some people do, but I don't know, we really like it. No! So we have one more bomb here. That was fine. Gonna heal one of my spots here. So somehow I own like every Mario Party, except for I realize I'm missing one of the ones on the Wii. I think the last one on the Wii, is it 10? Is it 9? Or no, wait, it might not be the last one. It might be the one before the last one. I think I'm missing 9. I don't know. There's too many of those games. I don't remember how much they released on these systems. I remember there being 3 on the N64, and then you lost me after that. No way. 10 was on the Wii U, and the Wii just had 8 and 9? Is that what it was? And I thought I had all the Wii ones, but I was missing the last one? Oh my. Yeah, so I think we have 8, but we don't have 9. Or I have it now. We used to all share games as a family, but I was definitely the one who cared the most to have all the consoles once we all started moving out, so now I just own all the games, basically. Ow! Suji owns his own Switch and some handful of games, but it's definitely still just all the old stuff went to me. It's rough. Hardest level, 2 hits. You ready for another loss? Man, I was really hoping the Mario Party series was dying, but then it kind of came back on the Switch, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? I don't own the 3DS one, or did they make 2 3DS? The one that's like the 100 greatest hits or whatever. I don't own that one. Or like the top 100 mini games or whatever that was. Whew. Aye. Dude, it's so hard. Oh, man, I'm gonna get bombarded here in a second. Oh my goodness. I for some reason saw the 20 and thought it was a 0. Dude, I wasn't even close. That level is ridiculous. What were they thinking? Nintendo panders to sound sweats? I don't know if I agree with that. The new ones did well. People seem to like them more than doing weird stuff like Mario Party 10, so... I don't think remixing old stuff is necessarily a problem. I guess I don't care about Mario Party much in general, though, so it's hard for me to be mad. Any more mad than normal. So maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Did feel a little light on boards, I guess. But like I said, I don't really care too much, so it's hard for me to be mad. But it seemed like people did like was it Super Mario Party? I actually get so confused between the first 2 Switch Mario Party games. It's what, Super Mario Party and the other one. I don't remember. I don't think people like the first one as much even as the one that was more similar to the old ones. Super Mario Party Superstars? Is that what it is? I don't know. They both got Super in the name, so I get confused. Which one's the first one? They both have Super in the name, so I get horrendously confused. I can never remember which was which. I've played both of them and played every map in both of them, but I have no idea which one's which. The Superstars, the second one? The first one's the weird one with, like, the smaller dice and the partners and stuff, right? Yeah, and it seemed like people preferred it when they went back to the old style. Okay, that is the second one. And they just announced a sequel to it, right? Also, to be fair, it's not even Nintendo who makes those games, right? It's ND Cube. Although I think they own ND Cube now, but it's basically the same team as before. And I failed already. Wonder how much of an input Nintendo has on them structurally. I always wonder with whatever. What do you call that? So what do you guys I was just thinking about this again recently. Everyone seems to disagree. Is second party Nintendo published games made by third party, or a second party the studios Nintendo owns but it's not Nintendo themselves? So like, is ND Cube, Monolith Soft, are those second party, or second party Kirby games? Or are they both second party? I always seem to see people disagree on what second party actually means. I don't really know if there is a concrete answer, or if it's just something that's not super set in stone anyway. still missed it. Whoa! Why does that happen sometimes? The calibration seems like it's not as good, actually. Ah, bummer. Terrible. This mode is just rough. Will I ever get it? Are you serious? No, whatever. I don't remember what the second one... Wait, no, man. You think about it, second party is exclusively being published by... I'm not quite sure what you're saying, actually. I'm gonna try this one more time. I feel like that went by too fast. So are you talking about Kirby, or are you talking about, you know, Donkey Kong Country Returns? Which of those two would you say is second party? Or both of them? I guess one answer is both, and one is only Donkey Kong. I don't know, it seems like people don't quite agree. Always. Too high. Way too high. It's even weirder too. I guess you could also, because it's also interesting sometimes with like franchises Nintendo owns versus non-owns. It's like Nintendo owns Kirby, but they don't own. I don't know. I don't think they own. You know, Ninja Gaiden 3 on the Wii U, which they published still. That version of it. The 3D Ninja Gaiden. Is it called Ninja Gaiden 3? Razor's Edge or something like that? Whatever. That one on the Wii U they published. Obviously they don't own the franchise, but it's that version was an exclusive for the Wii U, so they published it. So that's even another distinction you could make. It's like different layers. Companies Nintendo owns and owns the franchise. Companies Nintendo owns the franchise but doesn't own the company. And then games Nintendo owns the exclusivity to and published it, but don't own the franchise or the company. Whoa. That's bad. Still bad. So I guess what I'm asking is, do you consider Kirby games second-party games to Nintendo? Would you consider Donkey Kong Country Returns second-party? Or rather, for that game, is HAL a second-party developer? And is Retro ever a second-party developer or not because they own Retro? Those particular games, obviously it's different for every game. I thought I missed missiles, but I just read they show Mario and Googling on the radar. Okay, wasn't bad. This is actually the best I've probably done in a while. Let's see if it lasts. Good after that terrible one, I guess. Oh, I'm thinking. Doing pretty good. Oh man, that's bigger than I can even see in my message. Techmare developer is a quick term often used by gaming enthusiasts and media to describe game studios that take development contracts from platform holders and develop games exclusive to that platform, a non-owned developer making a game for a first-party company. So under that definition, retro studios and stuff are not second-party. Those are still first-party. Yeah, okay. So third-party games, but that are generally exclusive to that platform. That's kind of how Wikipedia defines it. Shoot. Out of bullets? What's that? Whoa. I think I'm just a little behind right now. Phew, that got stressful. I think they own Retro, right? I should they do. Hey, this is the best I've done so far, but man, last time I got here, eventually everything fell apart. Retro's not the only one they obviously own either, like Monolith Soft. They own Next Level now, right? Don't they? ND Cube would be another one. I will say I think far too often people kind of use this nebulous Nintendo entity for things that's not necessarily Nintendo. I guess it's a little convenient, but... Ah, shoot. Oh, I got it. I can't fire! Ah, man. Could be worse, I guess, but still not great. Well, did Nintendo own Alf? No, that's right. Yeah, that would be second party, right? Because they're making exclusive games, but Nintendo doesn't own them, right? I just keep getting the terms mixed up in my head. There is still a distinction you can make between Nintendo developed games and companies Nintendo owns developing games, or like Nintendo's internal development team versus their not just. The ones that, you know, Nintendo SPD versus non-SPD, but I guess you won't really use the party terminology in that case. Oh, that was way off. Oh, it was off too, no! No, man! My vertical distance was messing up. This mode is so hard. Oh, I can't even beat the medium. Jeez. Well, no, Monolith is owned fully by Nintendo now, so they're not second party. They weren't at one point, but now they fully own them. Man. Yeah, they started off not owned by Nintendo and were making stuff on PlayStation, and then randomly Nintendo bought them. I'm not even sure why. I feel like it ended up being a good investment for Nintendo, not just for Xenoblade, but because of how much they've helped Nintendo with world generation, stuff like that. Their fingerprints are all over a lot of their more recent games. That was the ship I missed. I can't fire over there as much as I want to. What happened that last time, it's just the moment I got slightly off with my calibration, it just starts to fall apart. Maybe I need to be more ready to adjust or like recalibrate if I need to. Oh yeah, wasn't it actually part of some... It was like they got a... Oh, I remember reading about this. It was actually part of like a bigger event that happened. I don't remember what it was. And Nintendo kind of just got Monolith Soft as like a part of the deal. I don't remember what it was. No, Nintendo doesn't buy companies too much. And when they do, it hasn't been big purchases. It's been like smaller companies almost even. But like, it took them forever to even buy SPD, which has been working with them since the NES exclusively on programming. It's kind of funny how little they do it. They prefer just to get talents from other companies. They poach talents, that's what I heard they do. Which I guess makes sense. The people are probably more important than the brand in many cases. Not that I wouldn't want to see Nintendo make like Mega Man games or something. Well, actually, I don't know how they would do it. They would probably... more what I just want is for... I want more Mega Man games. That's all I want. .67%. That's a pretty high percent, I would say. I still thought it was weird that Sony bought Bungie. That was a weird. That was a surprise to me. Pokemon's ownership is just confusing. That one will never cease to be a bizarre scenario to me, or kind of a unique one in the gaming world. Because they do publish games outside of Nintendo's publishing. I wonder how involved Nintendo gets in those games, you know, like Pokemon Go, or if they're just incredibly hands-off when it comes to those kind of titles. Like, they've always done more mobile games, kind of separate from Nintendo. It's an interesting one. It still kind of makes me scratch my head sometimes when I try to wrap my head around it. Yeah, Nintendo gave and creatures all on the Pokemon Company. It's just confusing. One thing I don't think people realize, too, it probably varies depending on how close they are. But owning a company doesn't necessarily mean that they're the ones making, like, every little decision, either. My company that I worked for was owned by another parent company, and I'm pretty sure mostly what they just determined was, are you making enough money? If not, you gotta lay people off. Like, they set financial goals and stuff like that, but they actually weren't that involved, I don't think, with our product development. Maybe we would still propose ideas or something to them, but it probably depends on the industry, though, how involved the parent company actually is. And in the case of my company, it was kind of just literally a company that owns companies. They weren't really they didn't make the same thing we did, unlike Nintendo, which, you know, does make games themselves. So, I don't know. I don't know how it is for a company like Nintendo and Pokemon, how involved Nintendo actually is when it comes to decisions made by the Pokemon Company. Oh! Get another bullet here. Yep, there it is. Kinda hectic. And they did things like pick out CEOs and stuff like that for my company. They just more were part of the business side of things, not the actual, like, product development side of things. Wonder how true that actually is, Walker. Did Xbox ever say that, or is that just, like, a thing people speculated? I've heard that too, but I'm not really sure. I could see that being a rumor that just gained traction. The easiest way to think about it is that Game Freak makes a game, Nintendo's responsible for publishing and marketing, Creature's responsible for things like the trading card game and stuff. Yeah, that is crisscross, of course. I actually did really good on 24. Now, can that skill carry over to 28, please? It's gonna be an extra missile here. It's not necessarily a problem when there's an extra missile, but if there's too many, it becomes a problem. Wonder how different things would have been if Nintendo ended up fully buying Rare instead of Microsoft. I don't think I've gotten hit once yet. Oh, no, I think I got hit at an earlier level, maybe. Actually, I don't know. I actually don't think I have been hit once yet. Maybe it's a good sign. It all comes down to 28, though. That one is so much harder. It's one of my lesser favorite ways to implement difficulty that I see in some of these older games. A lot of the game is easy, but then you've got, like, one hard thing. I missaw their, order. That's fine. There's a heal after this level. The way they sway kind of messes me up sometimes. Gotta focus in here. Whoa! Why did that went up in the corner? I was aiming for the ships on the left. What the heck? I don't know why that happens sometimes. I wonder what it is. Oh, it's gonna come down now. These ones that fly by do that. Came kind of early. It came before the other one's not great. We have another one here. Yikes, man. I'm missing a lot here. This is sketchy. We get bombarded here. Oh, that wasn't too bad after all. Whew. Come on, focus in. I've always kind of wondered, where did a lot of Sega fans go after Sega went away? Did they go to Sony, or... That's what I feel like sometimes, but I don't know if it's true. Maybe they went to Xbox even. I guess that was a really... 360 was pretty popular in the West. And Sega always kind of was more of a popular brand in America than it was... Like, the Sega consoles, I think, were generally more popular in America than they were in Japan, right? It's kind of funny. I didn't really know any big Sega fanboys growing up, but then again... Well, I still had outlets. I was homeschooled, so maybe I just didn't see enough people, but I still had a lot of friends and stuff. But I didn't know anyone who owned a Sega console growing up. It's not where I lived. But that also was a bit before my time, so that might be part of it, too. Alright, here we go. Really? Just the Genesis? I thought it was more than that. Okay. This is where it matters. I gotta focus in here. Wasn't the Genesis their... Maybe it's just I'm getting confused, because wasn't Genesis their best-selling console? So maybe that's why I thought that. Ah, that came so fast. Okay, I gotta focus way more on those. Whoa, lag. I got lucky in that a stray bullet going somewhere else hit that. Dude, I'm missing a lot of ships in the back right now. This is scary. Ah! There's just so many of them. Ah, I just barely missed. First time beating 28. That was still rough, but oh, I'm not alive. Let's hope the rest of this isn't all that hard. Whew. Yeah, I must just be thinking of the Genesis then, being more popular. In the West. And that being kind of their big console that I hear about the most. How's the shooting going? A little rough, man. This game's not easy. I have a chance here, but this could be hard still. We'll see. Where are all the ships? Okay, the missiles are definitely lighter on this one, so that's good. Ooh, those came fast. Those far away ones are rough. But thankfully the missile... missiles aren't as bad here. Make up for it. I don't know why 28 was so hard. It was just like a constant barrage of missiles, but you can see in this one, they're much lighter on it. These ships being this far away are kind of tough, though. Where's the last one? Okay, that was good. One level left. Come on, I can do this. Yeah, we were talking about the Master System in Brazil, like, still selling to this day. I can't believe it. On a previous stream. I'm not saying they were only popular in the West. I just seem to remember that being a big one for, I guess, the Genesis. That's what I was thinking of. Alright, come on, come on. I am focusing in. Chat, ignored. Alright, this is good again. They're not bombarding me with missiles once again. So yeah, 28 it looks like was the big, difficult one. I was wondering if that was going to be the case. It kind of reminded me of 24 being really hard and then them going lighter after it. I don't know why. Those two were so much harder. But my hopes are being realized here. My fears were that they were all going to be that hard for the last three. My hopes were that they were not. And so far, they are not. And that guy got away. Oh, shoot. I just came so fast. Oh, no, I could actually still lose this. I'm so close. Come on, come on, come on! Yes! Alright! Woo! I just got the hard one left, and I still got a while to go on it, but that's nice that 2 game modes are now done. Lieutenant? The other one said Captain. Which is better again? I don't even know. To the Earth Junior defeated. Oh, they say that for each of them from left to right? Is that what you're saying? So by beating Type C, you're saying I've beaten the whole game. I just skipped Type A. I thought maybe it had to do with what difficulty I was selecting, because I think on the final one I did 20 through 30, right? Or not 20, I did 11 through 30 on the final difficulty. I thought maybe that's why. Like, what if you get the best rank for starting at the beginning? Alright, you guys ready to be here for way too long? I might save state practice. I gotta remember how to do it, though. It's been a while since I did all the SNES. The inputs were kind of weird. Might have to look it up, because I kind of forgot how it worked. I don't know how much practice will actually matter, though. I could practice the Mario parts, because those ones I kind of just shoot roughly in the area and hope I get it. I could try to figure out exactly the right time to shoot to get Mario. That could help. Yep, one more mode, just this one. But I have to beat 20 levels still, not just 10. I've struggled to make any progress on this one over the past few days. Still on level 11 out of 30. Luckily, I can start at 21, though. Is Lieutenant a worse rank than Captain? Does that mean I got a better rank for doing 11 through 20 than I did for doing 21 through 30? No, I mean 11 through 30. Sometimes I wish you guys could see my visual perspective. It paints a very different picture, I imagine. Capitals do tend to be higher. Yeah, I wonder if that's because it was Type C or if it was because of me doing 11 through 30. I wonder what doing 1 through 30 would do. I could probably do it in that final one. I don't know if I care enough, though, to figure out. We'll see what happens when I beat this one. Kind of funny, then, if doing the harder difficulty nets you a worse rank. Or what they call the harder difficulty would net you a worse rank. But getting to 30 from the easiest difficulty is the hardest thing you can do, which is just kind of funny. They're more just like save points. I don't even need to get that guy. Those faraway ones are tough. I am getting better at this mode, I think. It's just taking a while. I make it look easy. I don't know, with how much am I failing? Am I really making it look that easy? If anything, the perspective from my scope might make it look even harder. I realize what I actually have to do in this darn game. And every time I mess up, the mess ups probably just look like I'm being a fool, but I swear it's the game. My aim is pretty accurate right now, that's good. I think I'm getting better at holding my super scope in a specific way. What did I miss? I still missed. Almost made it to 15 damage list, but... Or 16. Still another level to go. Oh boy. Just as I was saying, my aim was good. I was aiming high. This is the one where at one point there's a coin up top, right? While I'm focusing on pinks down below. It's coming up here. Oh, maybe not. No, here it is. That guy up there's got me way too many times in the past. Because the scope is generally covering him up when I'm looking at the guys down below. Okay, there is a Mario in this level, but I always get messed up when I focus on it. It's during a hard section, too. So I don't know if I should focus on him. Because once I start getting behind, I get in a really bad spot. Just testing my aim. But it's all about accuracy. Whoops, that was an accident. Oh, that was high. It's low. Okay, that's... This is bad. Oh, phew. I just shot Mario there. Okay, that was good. Alright. Come on. At least beat this increment. Watch as the next increment is easier. I doubt it, though. Get them all? I missed the last one. I'm getting off. Tell. That was bad. I think my scope was slipping off my shoulder or something. That level's hard. There's a lot going on that one. I think when I start stressing, I start, like, not holding my scope as well. It messes me up. Whoa, that's not where I set a fire. What's this? What of each type? Come on, come on, come on. Okay. It's definitely a new record. Never been here before. I'm getting better at this mode, clearly. It's just a slow burn. Uh-oh. I can't get that. Oh, I missed. I'm out. And that's all it takes. I feel like I was just getting off there at the end. Man, it's so hard. Man, you see how many missiles are flying on the screen at once, too? There's just there's way too little room for error in this one. I guess it was my new best record, but man, I'm scared about the last 10, too. My goodness, this is hard. It's so easy just to get slightly, like, the way you hold your scope affects how well you do, and it's so easy just to get slightly off with how precise you need to be. Everything just falls apart so quickly. I might get pushed to a point of using save states to practice here. I think this game has kind of earned it by this point. Oops. Oh, man. I wonder how much that piece I'm missing would help. Could take a break from this game till I get it, but I don't know if I want to do that. Be in the middle of Fire Emblem Gaiden when it comes, then. Also, not even sure that piece will actually help, because it's going to be 3D printed. Wish I remembered what I did with the old one. I'm really worried I threw it away. Should have kept it in the box till I was ready to play. Once I tested it, I left it out of the box. I should have probably done that. Just wanted to make sure it worked, you know. Actually, no, it's not even true. I wanted to make sure I had all the parts, and I already left it out then. Long before I even tested it. I did need to test it, though, because as we found out, the TV didn't work good. Wish there was saving every 5 too. These levels are just long. Long way to go without mess-ups. Is it just me, or are they moving faster in the second half? No, because that doesn't make sense with how I had to aim. It just feels like it. I think there might just be more of them. I might be bombarding it with more. too bad. Those far away ones are the worst, man. They're so scary. I am getting better, but man, it's still not easy. Second half is just so... There's so many missiles on the screen at once. Makes me really scared for the second or the last part. So what's the problem I realized with my Dragon Warrior summary? It's not like that big of a problem, but one annoying thing is whenever there's like story stuff happening, it's just like text on the screen. So the only like what I'm describing things, you just often see a bunch of text on the screen. That's not exactly the most exciting. I don't know if people will read it or just listen to me or what. I don't really have an option. It's a little late to get started. Yeah, I can just tell. After a while, my grip starts to loosen up a bit. Okay. I mean, it's... I'm showing the part of the game where you can see the characters talking. There's just... I don't really have much else I could do. There's not that much art either. There's some, I guess. Maybe I can find something better. It's not too bad. It's just kind of made me realize, like, oh, there's a lot of text I have to just show in this game. Like, you know, when I get the rainbow drop, the character doesn't hold up the rainbow drop like, a, you know, Link does in a Zelda game. You just see the old man say, "You got a rainbow drop." That was close. No, I mean, like, of, like... I'm not gonna see pictures of the... I don't think I'm gonna see pictures of the old man giving the main character a rainbow drop, am I? Unless that does exist more than I realize. I'm not talking about other characters. Obviously there is of all the characters. There is art of the rainbow drop, though? Maybe I should just show that. It would kind of require me to do a bunch more work, though. Maybe it's worth it. I'm sure I can find it. I know there's big data pools of Dragon Quest art and stuff. I hate how he's like covering the missile there. I have seen the pictures of all the spells before. I guess how do I convey... I guess I could just show a picture from talking to the old man. Like when an old man tells me, oh, the token of... You have to go find this thing that's this many spaces away from Tantagel. Oops. Do I just show the same picture of him talking? Oh, this is bad. I'm getting behind. Him talking to an old man again? This is not good. Oh, shoot. This is bad. No, I'm just not ready for that. Shoot. Ah, man. Still too low. That's a bummer. I was doing so good, but then it just got off-centered. Or out of calibration. Oh, shoot. I knew this would happen. Sorry, guys. I spilled something. I'll be right back. Fix that for the most part. Still a little damp, but I think it'll be fine. It's warm enough right now anyway. We'll go ahead and start the timer up again. And I'm kind of toast. I don't like this. It's so, oh man, look how many small missiles there are there. It's so hard to not just get a little off up and down. It's ridiculous. Maybe I do need that piece to help me stay more accurate. Wish I remembered where, or wish I could find it. It just like adds another layer to the scope. And it makes it so I can only see, I think, in the dots, but it still might be good. Oops, I did not mean to put that difficulty. Still not much. Well, I could show... Yeah, there's some things I could do. Like, you know, when the villagers are talking about Gwaelin being kidnapped in a cave, I don't necessarily need to show the whole thing, but I could at least show a picture of Gwaelin so you kind of you remember her. I might do that actually quite a bit on that one. It's not a bad idea. It's gonna add a bunch more work, but wish I knew where this piece was. Really worried I threw it away. That gets really hard, too. I don't know, maybe I should try safe state practicing. Like I said, though, I'm gonna have to remember how to do it. It's actually easier on the NES than the SNES, if I remember correctly. Zero was kind of hard. Although I don't know how easy it's going to be with control, because yeah, it's controller input, so I don't know how easy it's actually going to be to do. Yeah, but I don't know how... I mean, you can see that I'm talking to villagers. It's more about what you're talking about that's important to me. I don't know if just showing a picture of what's happening on screen is good enough. Or, like, what the one thing you can see me talking to someone. I don't know if that's that helpful, but maybe. I might show the picture of him talking with the king, though, at the beginning. Or, you know, like... I'm sure there's a picture of him reading the tablet, but I don't know how to visually show, or talking about 3 items he handed to the old men, you know? I'll see what's there. There might be ways I can make a lot of it work. What the heck? I'm doing terrible. It's amazing how much just a slight adjustment in how I hold the scope affects the accuracy of this game. It makes it so hard to stay consistent. Yeah, no, but again, is the tablet what's interesting, or what the tablet's talking about that's interesting? I guess it's better than nothing, though. But I guess it's kind of important for the items to remain a mystery until I find them anyway. Looks like I got more work to do, though. I think that will be better. It's still not... Or it's still, like, more difficult than a game where I'm talking about exactly what you're seeing on screen, but I think it's a good compromise. More than I was initially thinking. If my accuracy is on point, I can do a lot, definitely a lot better. The fact that it varies so much based on just small, real-world physical things makes it really tough to be consistent. This would be actually a really boring game to speedrun if you're doing these modes. I guess it's not all auto, though, because you would like try to shoot things as soon as they appear on the screen, at least at the end. It's no wonder there's no speedruns of this on speedrun.com. How often are speedruns accepted of games where, or like letting you pause and take breaks? I don't think that's usually a thing, but aren't there some? I thought I missed that episode. No, where was my? Why can't I fire? Oh, it's so over. Man, I was clicking and bullets weren't shooting. Man, was I out of ammo? No, that's actually more generous than I thought. I can't shoot there, dude. That's so frustrating. Dude, this is so annoying. I'm not a fan of this mode. There's too many small things that make it just really frustrating. Need to have this like strapped onto me somehow so that it doesn't move around on my shoulder at all. Even the second mode, I actually don't mind too much in the end. This one here, though, I don't really like. Yeah, ones that long make sense, definitely. Or, like, that's the ones I was thinking of. Already, yeah, I guess 4 hours is a long time to go without breaks already. Is there a limit to how long they can be? Like, can you take a nap break between speedruns? Between sessions of a speedrun, I meant. Obviously for a 20. What the? I didn't even see where that bolt went. That's how far off it was, in my view. So hard. What's the anyone know what, like, the longest speed run of a game is that's, like, relatively ran by people? Not like one person's done it and that's it. Can't imagine there's actually too many, because I imagine most people don't even like speedrunning games like that, so a game that long is inevitably not going to be that popular. Oh, I think we've talked about this before, haven't we? I think we have mentioned. This is a familiar topic. I think we talked about this once before. That's ridiculous. Is that the original Baten Kaitos or the one that Nintendo actually published? So I am playing one of those. This first half isn't even that bad for me now. The second half gets crazy, though. Because I just closed my wrong eye. What am I doing? Dude, that was such bad mess-ups. I literally closed my wrong eye. That was stupid. Alright, because I don't think I am playing the original, right? I'm only playing Origins, or whatever. Nintendo didn't publish the Switch remakes either, right? I don't think so. Wait, did they? They own Origins. Or not own, but if they published it. I wonder how that went. Yeah. But they only published it in the West. I can't remember. They fully published Origins. No! Ah, it's just off again. I'm shooting too high. It's so frustrating. Oh, terrible. Oh, it's too stressful too to like correct in time. There's too much going on to be able to fix it in the middle of a run. You're just toast the moment you get off. It's really frustrating. I think you basically just have to shoot Mario. Or, like, have your cursor overlap with Mario and it lines up. Really? Kirby has some... Are they, like, 100% speedruns or something? Well, I guess some of those games have really, like... I don't know. I don't know. I don't like that already. That felt bad. Oh, I don't like this. It's too high up still. What is going on? This is so frustrating. Ugh. I can't save that. Oh, it's over. Man. Oh, this is so frustrating. Oh, what do I do? I could wait for that part and see if that's what I'm missing, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. I'm waiting for nothing. Maybe I save states. I need to figure out how to do it though. So they're more of the spin-off ones. I guess that kind of makes sense. Oops. I just don't want to spend the time to figure out how to do save state again. I remember it being really confusing when I first had to figure it out. I don't think you had as many slots as you did on the NES one too, which is too bad. It'd be nice to have it at like each of the final 5 levels. Oh, I passed 900 total hours. Why is it always on these kind of games, huh? Oh, I guess it's the ones that take longer, huh? 100 more than we've hit 1,000. Kind of wild. Hold on, my eyes get watery. Oh man, this is brutal. Wish this was like the NES Zapper and I could just zoom up to my screen and know for sure I'm aiming on something. I've kind of said this before, but whenever I'm fighting with a controller in a game, I'm always not happy with that. The other modes were forgiving enough that it didn't matter to be off just by a little bit, but this mode is not that generous. Being off by a bit ruins everything. So that's kind of my issue with this mode. Oh man. Ugh. Love it. It's fine still. Save it. My aim's getting a little off now, though. Ugh, it's so hard to stay consistent. Stressing me out. Too bad I can't shoot like 2 shots from a bullet, and that would help. I'm telling you, man, the hardest games have always ended up being the ones I don't expect. You know, when going into the Super Nintendo, I was worried about that early Super Ghouls and Ghosts, not this game. I would have taken Super Ghouls and Ghosts over this any day. There's no way those 3 Battletoads in a row that won't be rough. That's gonna be rough, probably no matter what. Not the last big hard ones that I've been worried about. Not that there won't be other surprise hard ones, but I can't remember if there's any other ones I was worried about besides those 3. Oh, I guess there's the original Ghosts and Goblins now. The GBA port. That was probably gonna be hard too. Did I miss one? Oh, I just missed the one on the top again. I saw it on the radar, actually. Oh, bummer. Was a green one. But the way I'm looking at my scope, I just missed that one sometimes. It's completely off. But sometimes I've been remembering to count for it, but no, I just forgot. I do not like this. I'm way too up. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so tired of this. Oh. Man. It doesn't make me feel like I'm shooting down missiles. It makes me feel like my gun is bad aim. Oh, this game's tilted me. I was thinking about that too earlier, Turtle Action, before starting the stream, because I was talking about how Dragon Warrior passed Mahjong. I was like, man, I remember when that was the longest game. This is just ridiculous. The vertical aiming component is so precise. I wonder if that scope piece would help. Because I think it forces me to stay always in the same alignment. The problem is I don't have it. I could wait until the part arrives. Or I could really thoroughly dig through my room. But again, I'm kind of worried I just threw it away. Actually, I might still... I don't know. Let me figure out how save states works. I'm going to pause the timer for a moment here. See if I can remember this. Alright, I think I got the save states figured out. I'm probably going to practice a little bit here in the second half. Just to see what it takes. This is truly feasible or not. Wait, I've already forgot it now. Did I say R was saving? Yeah, R is saving. L is loading. I just dropped my controller. Okay. Probably gonna save after like every level and try to get to the second half of full health. Maybe not realistic. I think I've done it before, so I should be able to. Worst part is this is the medium difficulty too. That's what's crazy about this. It's how much harder it's gonna get. Might practice shooting Mario a little bit at some points too, just to see how easy it is to get the life every time without wasting too much time on it. Like, game mode B definitely got hard near the end, but I didn't find it as frustrating as this one. Save. What do I think about the horror game announcement? I'm not really into horror games, so I don't care that much, to be honest. We'll see. But I'm gonna probably have to play it. Assuming it is Nintendo published, I think so. I doubt it's... Yeah, I wouldn't think it's developed internally. You never know, though. Who made, like, some of their other older ones? I don't remember. Like, who made Eternal Darkness and Geist? Trying to get. Also, I mean, we've seen so little of it, too, so it's hard to have any opinion on it, to be honest. I'm not someone who cares much for game advertisements that don't actually show the game very much. I definitely want to withhold judgment until I see more. Watch as it's just something like multi-plat that Nintendo just had the rights to, or not, were the first ones to advertise. I doubt it though. At that point, it's just kind of weird. They don't usually, as far as I remember, do like a weird, vague Twitter teaser like this. It seems a little unusual. What's the goal of this one? I need to just get... So I have to beat level 30. I can start at level 11, level 21, and level 1. So once I beat level 21, or level 20, I have like a save point, and then I have to beat level 30 as well. I'm gonna save it in a separate slot here. Just start Y? And if I do, let's just test this out real quick. This should be the old one. It's not. Did I not save over? Is it select? I much prefer the menu of the NES. Everdrive. Oh, it is select. Okay. So I just saved over my save at the beginning of the level. Whatever. If I shoot Mario, what happened? I did not hit it. Sorry. Trying to manage the controller here and the gun is a little odd. That wasn't bad. I think it went a little high though. I can't tell if that was me aiming high. That works pretty well there. My aim is just high in general now. So hard to be consistent in this. What do I think of the Super Scope and Zapper? I actually think I like the Zapper more. It's a little early to say, though. I guess it's nice not to have screen flashes, but... although it probably has more to do with the design of this game than anything else. I don't know if it's really a problem with the scope, you know? I guess it's nice that I can shoot anywhere. The Super Scope feels a little more versatile. You could design a game how I prefer the Zapper games to be. Probably just the game more than anything else. I guess having the scope, you know, and being able to aim more precisely is nice, but... It's just enough, it has just enough variance that I can't, like, completely rely on it. Like, again, I need to probably withhold judgment until I actually get that part that I'm missing. Because that might help with accuracy, I'm not sure. Shoot. Oh, I got it still. Can't believe this. No, I didn't get it! Ah, whatever. I'll be able to heal in the next level. That's what I missed, I think, last time. Oh, shoot. I want to be full for this. Or at least just one life lost first, shooting the ship. I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna look in to see if there's mod things to help. Ways to either simulate having people, or at the very least, something that'll give me infinite coins probably exists, which would help. Still not quite as good being able to buy help instead of actually getting real people, but if worst case scenario, I could do that. I don't know what exists though. I haven't looked too much into it yet. It's still a bit away, so like the scene could have changed by then too. If there's nothing now, maybe someone will make something eventually, you know. Alright, now this is where... it will start to matter. Or I really want to start testing these levels out. Seeing what it takes to actually beat these. Because I've gotten through those first 5 quite often now. It's the second half that's getting me. I'm too high up again. Why does this happen so much? I used to be too low yesterday, now it just seems like I keep getting too high. Can't aim there. That's the other thing I'm really not happy with this, is my complete inability to shoot for the far right side of my screen. Now it's low. Now it's high. Dude, it just takes a slight adjustment. It's crazy how sensitive this is. I don't know, maybe I do need that piece. I think it might solve my problems. I just don't know how easy. It's gonna be a lot harder to line up the rockets, but at this point, maybe accuracy is just more important. Oh, let's try to save this properly. Is that shifting scenes? I hope so. I don't really want to save over that previous spot, but... it's still not switching which slot I'm using. Dang it, I did save over it now. Oh, come on. Why is this so frustrating? Or, like, difficult to use? So, if I go... I don't know how to test this without saving over, though. So it said select, press Y, should change. Hey? I still don't think it's an issue with how old the hardware is. It doesn't feel like Rob. Oh, it's D-pad. I see. Well, I don't have a start now at the beginning of this level, which isn't ideal, but oh well. I have to do this. Okay. I think that's it. Maybe the weird... I don't know. Because the problem is the physical component of it. It's me adjusting slightly. I don't see how that could be just it being old, frankly. Could be wrong, but it doesn't seem that way. Seems like this would be an issue no matter what. The only thing I could see it being is me missing the part of the scope. That could maybe help. I just wish I didn't lose that piece. Where's the music? Oh. I also did not save. Maybe that's fine. Because the change is happening when I physically move. Just slightly. What the heck? Oh, it's because this is not the same as the previous side. Guess we're without music now for some reason. It's weird. Yeah, I've gotten pretty good, I think, at being able to get that Koopaling every time without wasting too much. That's actually right at the end of the level. That's kind of funny. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. Select plus left. Start and R. Now start plus L should take me here again. Select plus up. Start plus L should take me here. Okay. Finally I figured it out. Alright. Just getting off so much. Why does that feel different than I remember it being? But I might just be getting confused with the first half. Weird that the music is just gone. What the heck was that? Jump scare me? Ah, it's so difficult. Why am I going above again? Maybe I just need to recalibrate every time I notice something's slightly off. Go. I'm up again. Why? That's so funny because yesterday I kept going. It kept I kept getting messing up on the other side. It's like the bullet kept going below where I was aiming, but now it's going above where I'm aiming. Kind of funny. Maybe I should just wait till that scope part arrives. It'd be pretty annoying if it really wasn't the scope's fault. It was my fault for missing a piece, you know? Ah, don't skip me again. So far over the left right now. Draw. Man, I'm just... No matter what I do, I'm slightly off. I'm gonna try something stupid. This is probably not a smart idea because I'm just worse at this. But what if for some reason swapping which side I'm aiming from will actually affect how well I do on each individual side? I've had this thought before. I doubt it, but let's see. Oh nice, we got the music here now. Oh, it just feels so unnatural. I might use the blade like this. What the? Oh, I didn't recalibrate. I can't be as accurate on this side. I just can't do it. I don't think this is the play. Why does it fit so much more snugly on this side, man? What's the difference? Why am I getting so much more off so quickly on this side? It's really weird to me. I can't figure out why it's happening. I'm too high again. What in the world? So weird. I might need that scope piece. I think that might help me to be more accurate. I'm too high again. It is too high again. I feel like all I'm learning here is that this is impossible. Why do I keep going too high? Is that... Am I aiming just bad, or... I'll try just not adjusting. Always going where I think I need to shoot. What is the deal with this? I'm gonna need to reverse my input somehow. I can. Treat it like it's just going the other way. Better. Why am I going so high? This is really bizarre. Wish I could record my own footage of what I see so that I could adjust, or I could like analyze it. What if I'm just messing up here? What if something about my alignment from moving left to right is just bad? I could see that if I could analyze my footage from my perspective, but if I try over adjusting here, I kind of hate doing it though. Still too high? Really? Man, what on earth am I doing that's causing this? Sound here is so weird. I got hit once. That was like better than usual though. I had my calibration is goofy though. I went way high. Let me just play around at this level for a bit. Let's just change the pace. I bet the music doesn't work when I do this. Execute it. I've made it this far before. I beat level 18 once? Wow. I don't remember doing that good, but I definitely remember clearing that. I'm doing a bit better now. It's because I made my my calibration funky. Made it be what I don't think it should be, and now it's working better. I just need to adjust weirdly for the other side. How weird. It's bad. I can't hit there. Oh, I'm toast. Oh, that's all it takes, man. That's a whole run down the drain. It's Mario again. So he is here on 19. Are you serious? What a dumb this. Oh, I haven't lost yet? Well, farther than I've ever been using save states. Wow, so impressive. I'm definitely not going to save here, though. In fact, I kind of want to try beating both of these two levels in one go anyway. I wish there was music, man. There's so many of these faraway missiles. They're so difficult, man. Holy moly. This really is To the Earth 2.0. How am I still firing high? Weird. Do I gotta recalibrate again? I should have changed it, right? Why am I sometimes so far ahead? I don't understand why that happens sometimes, too. It's really weird. I don't understand this. I'm still going too high. What in the world? Did it just pass to the earth? You celebrate it like it's an accomplishment, not a shortcut. Yes, we got music. Why does calibrating in the center now make me shoot above? It didn't used to do that. I'm so at a loss here. This seems good. Now, when the time's come to actually shoot, am I like not moving my body correctly to turn left and right? Okay, those were just me aiming wrong. Was it too much to the right? Regrets in the chapter? No, not at all. I still like doing this, or doing the Nintendo challenge. I just... some games like this are frustrating. I knew that was gonna happen. But I'm okay with that. Wouldn't do it any differently. I don't know, guys. This is looking pretty bad, if I'm being honest. I don't know what needs to change, but I don't know if I can do it like this. Did push my scope forward. Wait, is that actually why? Is that why things have changed? Oh, it's still high. What on earth, man? I wish I knew where that piece was. Now it's too high. What's changed? So weird. It's amazing how much a slight adjustment make things so much more off. Man, I'm just trying to brainstorm here. Or, like, trying to figure out if I can solve anything. I might need to just wait till I get that aimer, or like the thing that makes the aiming even more precise. I really wish I didn't lose it. What the heck? See, I just re-went now to what I thought was the same position. Now I'm like way up. It's so weird. I'm aiming for dead center here. But I have things turned slightly differently. Oh my goodness. I turned the scope a little bit and now look where I'm at. It's so weird. Like, not weird, it's just so sensitive. Wish I had a way to just be consistent. That's all I want. Man. I'm at a bit of a loss here, guys. Why is there a screen on this thing? Right? This is the sensor part. I don't know. Well, it's getting a little late to switch to Game Boy Wars now too. Could start at the other level though. I'm just not really feeling like I'm making much progress, and I want to, and there's this nagging sense of maybe that scope piece is what that I'm missing is what I need. So I don't know if I want to keep banging myself against my head on the wall like this until I find it or what, you know. So I think that's gonna be all for this game today. I guess I'll just switch. I'll have to decide whether or not I want to keep playing it for the next few days or if I just want to full switch to something else.